We're out here at Mahaska Shooting Range today for yet another in our ammo comparison series, ammo test series, however you want to think of it. Today, we're going to ask the question, is plus P ammunition even necessary? It's not officially, there's no official standard for 380 as far as plus P goes, though you'll see brands labeled as plus P, and at least in every 380 manual I've looked at as far as firearms go, they don't recommend plus P. Why? Because there's no real official standard. But anyway, let's put a plus P 380 ammo to the test today. It's a hand-loaded Hornady XTP 90 grain. That should be out of a 4-inch barrel. It'll go around 1,200 feet per second. We're going to be shooting out of our Bodyguard 2 today, so we're not going to get that 1,200 feet per second. You've seen this ammo before in our 380 reloading video where we did 3 different reloaded recipes against factory ammo. This is the spicy reload in that. Our targets today are 24 layers of ballistic Kevlar. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do 2 shots with the American Gunner, which will be the factory ammo, 2 shots with our plus P ammo. And then for comparison's sake, we also have some Underwood Extreme Defender as well as Spear Gold Dot. So we're going to do 2 shots from 4 ammos, and we're going to count up how many layers of ballistic Kevlar will they go through. The maximum that we have is 24 layers. So if it goes through 24 layers, which would be about 3/4 of a Kevlar panel. Okay, so nothing to it but to do it. Let's get to it. Hopefully I can find a good spot for this camera. First 2 shots will be at our left hand target with the factory Hornady American Gunner. Here we go. I have 3 rounds loaded in case we have a human-induced flyer. Let's get some Gorilla Tape and put that back up. All right, let's try this again. Our first attempt, while we put hits on the target, I did not anticipate the back of my target keeper tearing, and it might have compromised those first 2 shots. So I'm going to do 2 more at that same left hand, but I'm going to try to be a little higher. I have used the most rigid, indestructible substance on earth, duct tape, to strengthen the back of these targets. So let's cross our fingers and hope we don't have wasted a day and a couple hours driving. Here we go. Survey says, I'm going to take you with us. Well, 1 to the left. Did we go through the backer? Okay. We caught the bullets. We caught them. They're in there. Will we catch the XTP plus P? Our target is definitely getting deformed. It is what it is. Will our target hold up to the plus P XTP? Here we go, right hand target. Let's do 3. Boom. Okay. Our target, it stayed on the board. I'll pick up the camera, and did we penetrate completely through 24 layers of Kevlar? Drama intensifying. Oh no. Okay, we may or may not. We captured a bullet. At least one. None of the plus P we captured. So we'll try to count this up. Okay. Huh. We saw with our XTP, both the plus P and the factory ammo, that the keeper that we manufactured to contain this Kevlar was not up to the task. We're still going to try to make lemonade out of lemons today. So let's shoot our left-hand target. I've wrapped even more indestructible duct tape around our second set of targets. I'm also going to aim a bit on the inside edges of those spotting spots or targets to try to keep from the corners of the Kevlar from punching through our target. So cross your fingers and your toes. Left-hand target, spear, gold dot, 2 shots. And the flowers are still standing. Okay. At least all it did was come off the backer. The bullets are in there. Let's try to get the Underwood. And finally, 2 shots of the Underwood Extreme Defender, right-hand target. I want to load one more. I think both of those hits are probably good. We're going to do a third one just in case. Here we go. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, let me show you here. So from the front, do you see something? Well, that's gonna potentially compromise some results. Oh, look at that. That right there. Oh, I'll take that. That's another one. Those are the gold dots. All right. The one thing that is going to severely compromise our results today are both of the homemade target Kevlar keepers. The Kevlar was blown out the back for basically every shot. So that kind of sucks. Don't worry, I'm going to throw that in the trash. So let's start with the XTP, because hopefully we can see if we got any. Okay, so we got one out of one that went, about 3 layers of Kevlar, and one that fell out that was 8 layers of Kevlar. So our two of 3, 8 layers of Kevlar. I want to say factory XTP just against the Kevlar and cardboard and duct tape. 8 layers of Kevlar. Okay. Plus P, plus P, plus P. Okay. So I'll show you here. Whoop, camera almost fell over, but we saved it. One you can see basically right at the beginning. And again, they all look the same. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It penetrated into the 5th layer of Kevlar. And do we have another bullet? We do have one more here. Okay, good, good, good. I was able to pry the bullet out. 6, 7. Yep, that's a hole in 12. Stopped by the 13th layer of Kevlar. So actually quite a bit more penetration on one of those rounds compared to the factory ammo, which would kind of make sense if you think about it. In a way, with how we're shooting it just into Kevlar, there's no liquid or solid body to be a hollow point expansion. So for all intents and purposes, this is practically a full metal jacket round that just went to that. You know, you're smelling what I'm selling. Okay, let's go on to our other 2 ammos today. This is the one that was blown out of our target keeper by that 3rd Underwood shot. Now the spear gold dots I found on the ground, and similar to the XTP, there's basically no hollow point expansion as expected, and it's basically looked like full metal jacket. So, can I even tell? 2, 3, 4. Okay, both of those were stopped by the 5th layer of Kevlar. The both went through the 4th layer. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Went through the 4th layer, were stopped by the 5th layer. So against Kevlar alone, interestingly enough, the spear gold dot didn't even do as good as our regular factory XTP. I bet you didn't expect that. If you expected that, put that in the comments. Okay, what about the Underwood ammo? Can we tell? Okay, one skirted along the bottom and it's uncountable. We got one right here. Let's see if we can count. 1, 2, 3, 2, 13, 14. Here is the bullet. We're at our 14th layer so far. 15. I'm going to say it went through 15 layers and was stopped by the 16th layer of Kevlar here. And you can actually see here where that bottom, one of those rounds just grazed the bottom. It essentially went completely through our target. So where the 3rd one went, I'm unable to determine because the Kevlar was blown out of the back of the target, and I would say as expected, our Underwood Extreme Defender, the lighter solid copper projectile designed for maximum penetration, even against the Kevlar, had the best penetration of the day. The second best of the day, I would say, again, as expected, our Hornady XTP hand load plus P ammunition, which did, we said 12 layers of Kevlar. Our factory XTP was 8 layers of Kevlar, and the spear gold dot, surprisingly and a bit underwhelming, but again, it's Kevlar, so it's not like it's designed to go through Kevlar. Only 4 layers of Kevlar. Well, anyway, that's how we turn lemons into lemonade. Fred and I really appreciate you getting this far. If you enjoyed today's video, like it, share it with your friends and family, maybe drop a comment on there. Those things are free and they really help the channel greatly. If you'd like to help us make more of these videos in the future, look into becoming a member. Fred and I, again, we really appreciate getting this far. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a nice day.
Now I'm going to need all of you in the Bacon Nation to have a seat right over there.
Get it? Yeah.
10 yards.
I'm thankful for you. I appreciate everything you do. So stay safe, stay healthy. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the TV. And, take care of Fred and Corey when you can. You know what it is.